Right. Let me just rearrange myself around Cuddlesworth here. Hello, Cuddlesworth. Oh, good evening, Cuddlesworth. He went out last night. I was so fucking happy for him. He suddenly decided, I've been leaving the door open a lot, and he's been roaming a little. But then when I leave him, and come back, and he's come back in here, and he's on the bed. He's a bit wary. And then I just went out for a smoke last night and come back in, he was at the bottom of the stairs. And I was like, oh, hello. And straight away he was like, let me out. He didn't actually say that, but he did. He said it with his eyes. And so I let him out, and he went straight out. It was like he fucking knew exactly what he was doing. Done it a million times before. Just plodded up the road. Follows him up there. He's looking back like, what? And he was out all night, weren't you? I was so happy. Because he's a very indoor cat. He is a very indoor cat. He always was. He lived on the bed. Gizmo lived on the bed, basically. But he loved outdoors, and he'll spend the whole night out, or a whole afternoon when it's sunny. He loves the sun. He loves the trees. He loves bushes. He loves grass. He loves all sorts of outsideness. So, like, literally, that just made me fucking tremendously happy, darling. Isn't that right, Cuddlesworth? I'm still doing that a lot. So I think he might want to go out tonight. I'll let him out. Like, for the last 2 days, I think I've done 4 meals. I'm going to do some of these. I'm going to try and squeeze a protein shake in tonight. It is pretty late. It's like half 12 or something. 20 past. I'm forcing it down. Then you need to. If you want to get big, you've got to fucking eat until you feel a bit ill. You've got to eat. You just got to force it down. It's like you haven't had enough calories today. Eat them. These are kind of cheap calories when you're not eating, but when you are eating, they count. It's the one time you can eat fatty shit and get away with it is when you're bulking. The more fucking weight. You get to take drugs. Like, I'm taking drugs. Not right, Cuddlesworth. I am. He's sitting like a lady. With little paws together. Where's Cuddlesworth? Can you see him? See that? There he is, look. It's my little Cuddlesworth. I think, I hope, the more I train successfully, the more it's going to build up mental strength. Because like when I was working with that personal trainer last year and the training afterwards, I know I wasn't getting to the right levels with it, pushing it, and I've started to now. I've started to feel a lot more like, just fucking lift the fucking thing. I used to work with a geezer, or not work with him, train with him. He literally spoke like that. His voice was that low. But it's a fucking bit of fucking plastic. They're the plastic ones, they're not the fucking metal ones. Fucking lift it, fucking pussy. It fucking worked. It fucking worked. And yeah, I've got that very same fucking attitude. Fucking lift it, shut up, fucking lift it. I fucking don't care, fucking lift it. That's what I say to myself, fucking lift it. I'm creating my little outdoor space up there. The tarp is up. I've got to adjust it. I don't know if I made a video about this or not yet. What I do know, oh wow, you can tell, I'm only wearing one eyelash, one falsie. Can you tell which eye it is? You really can, can't you? See, if I wasn't, would you even know I had makeup on? I don't know anymore. You could probably, yeah, I could probably just about see colours. But I wouldn't really know. I've got quite a lot of makeup on at the moment. But I don't know. Looking at that now, it's that I can tell there. Around that eye, really. But that eye, I don't know. If you didn't know my face, I don't know if I'm just like really fucking used to it. Because I know I look really weird without it. I do look really weird without it now. I'm not used to me without it. It's odd because I've only been wearing it since, when was it? When even was it? Like Christmas time, wasn't it? I think. Last Christmas, I wore lots of makeup. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, around Christmas time. I was definitely wearing it by my birthday, and quite a lot of it. Because that's when I went out clubbing with that girl. And I remember feeling quite normal about being such a girl. Going out with a girl. But yeah, no. Yeah, now it's just like, I don't know. I'm getting quicker at putting it on. I'm gonna have my little standard fucking, I'm sure most girls have a little quick. I know what I'm doing with that. I just put that there, da 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 da, and I can get it done in like less than 10 minutes. And it's passable. And it's fucking annoying. Because when you do that, you think, well, why the fuck does it almost look as good as when I take 2 hours and do everything fucking, you know what I mean? But then that's probably like the just applied look, isn't it? When it's just freshly applied, it looks better, doesn't it? It always wears off throughout the day, especially when you touch your face a lot. Like I do. I touch myself all the fucking time. Oh, little cuddles. He's just so sleepy. But yeah, what I have been doing is getting it just about done. So I've upped my meals by 1, and on the protein shake. Admittedly, it's sort of 3 smaller meals. It doesn't matter. They're like stages of eating. Like one of them was 5 Weetabix. I'm counting that as a fucking meal as breakfast. And then there's another one at like 10 or 11, then lunch, and then dinner. But I fucking forgot to have lunch today, so I didn't have it till more like tea time, and that's why dinner was late. And I was thinking, shall I just have a snack? I was going to just have a snack. And I ended up cooking toad in the hole, mashed potatoes, broccoli, carrots, green beans, and spinach. And cheese on top of the mash. And I didn't quite finish all of it, but I nearly did. But I'm getting all of this stuff done. And even when I'm taking ages, I'm like, it doesn't matter, just fucking, just do. Just do. And I am, you know, I'm getting a lot more done. And what I know, yeah, that was what I'm sorry. What am I on about? No, I'd noticed something earlier. And it was when I was just unscrewing the fucking thing to take the weight off, the little fucking stopper. I just want to thread about that fucking long. So and sometimes they spin and sometimes they don't. And it's the sort of thing where I would just be like, I've turned it 3 more times, why isn't it off already? I get that impatient with it. I'm fucking turning it and it's still not off. And at the same time, my tarp was fucking blowing on my head. And I can remember noticing the bit of me that wanted to be fucked off. And it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And I was just doing the thing. I think it is to do with music. It's definitely to do with music. And it's like, if I've got music on, I invariably am dancing to it. But if I'm dancing to it, then I can think. Then I can maintain. And then I can do. And it's much like loads of people have work like music on while they're working, while they're in that mode. But it's like, well, okay, we'll just imagine that, like, you've got to be at that level of concentration for not just for work. So again, it's not that much of a difference, but it's not that much of a difference that makes a big difference. Because, you know, it's true, I don't think I can ever do anything without music. Do you know what I mean? Like doing my nails. Earlier I had to have tunes on. Do my makeup, I nearly always have tunes on. And if I don't, yeah. If I don't, it takes fucking ages. Fuck me sideways. I've just realised that. I reckon that is true. Right. From now on, I always listen to music when I put my makeup on. I do solemnly swear, right? And then let's just see if it ever takes me more than an hour again. Because it can easily take me 2 or 4 hours. 4 fucking hours of fucking around. Just fucking around and keep redoing it because it fades. You put the shadow on and it fades. You put it on again, it fades. Sometimes the colours take, sometimes they don't. Fucking wipe that bit off, redo that bit, fucking just get so into it, almost like you're polishing a bit of fucking glass, or do you know what I mean? Sanding a bit of fucking wood or something. It's probably nearer the fucking mark. But yeah, music is the answer, as always. But as well, I think, you know, I noticed that while I was training as well, and it's like there's a lot to be said. I said it to a geezer the other day, and it's one of those, because he's Turkish, and his English is passable, but it's not brilliant. And he was asking me about sort of about meditation and about weightlifting, right? Because I said weightlifting is meditation, and he didn't understand. So when you've got to explain something really simply, it just makes it make a lot more sense. You go, oh, that's a good way of fucking explaining it. But it's like when you've just got, you know, when you meditate on something, you're not emptying your mind. You're focusing so fucking well in the Buddhist meditation, Buddhist type meditation anyway. You're focusing your mind so hard, it can't think of anything else. That's more what it is, and it's just what you're focusing on becomes the meditation. You can have walking meditations. Technically, you could be meditating while you're making a cup of tea. So when you've just got that bar, and you've got the fucking pain or the struggle, the effort, and it's getting heavy and it's coming back down, and your mind just narrows in and focuses hard. So as you're training the physical muscle, you're also training the mental muscle. That was kind of how I said it. You know, I said it really simply, but that was the examples I was using. Like when I've got all of this going on, I can't focus on anything else. I can only focus on pushing that bar, not focusing on dinner or whatever. And I've been training more committedly, and I've noticed more of a difference in my ability to maintain a process. Any process, whether it's undoing a fucking nut off of a fucking thread that holds a bar on. I've noticed the more of an ability to retain a focus. Fucking hell, I think he's coming out in sympathy there with it. My ear's getting well itchy, but that's hopefully good, because that means I'm not going to be deaf anymore. I think I'm like, what the fuck was I on about with percentages the other night? I listened to that back, I was like, what the fuck, what maths are you doing there? I don't know what maths I was doing. But yeah, I was clearly trying to say it was actually, yeah, 2/6 is what I was trying to say it was. But not all of the hearing in one ear is what I was trying to say. Some of it's come back. It's not as underwater as it was, and it's itching like a fucker, and it's like all squeaky. So I'm hoping it's just all a load of guns that's built up and it's drying out now. And you get that thing sometimes where it just falls out of your ear. There's a fucking, yeah, I'm hoping that happens. And that'll do. I think that'll have to do. I'm gonna maybe see if I can force a shakedown, but I don't know. I'm very tired, and I'll speak to you again